Hi, everybody, and welcome in to 95 Radio's Presser Show. I'm your host, Jaymie. We're here going to go over some of the clips that we have from the pressers from this week, going into the 49ers Bills game. I'm glad you guys can be here with me on this Saturday afternoon. We're going to get started. We're just going to play a few quick ad breaks for here, real quick, and then we'll get started into all the clips. So, all right, just we'll be right back.
Sponsored by Power Brand Systems. Need help getting new customers for your business? Let Power Brand Systems help you grow with their powerful tools. Visit powerbrandsystems.com/Niner Faithful Radio for more info. If you like our content and would like to support the show, consider leaving us a tip in our tip jar at ninerfaithfulradio.us/tip jar. Join our exclusive membership community where you get exclusive NFR content not available anywhere else. Join our exclusive chat, 20% off of all non-sale For the Faithful by the Faithful gear, and much more. Visit portal.ninerfaithfulradio.us/login to join.
For the Faithful by the Faithful Season 4 apparel is finally here. To see this year's designs and also save 20% off of Season 1 through 3 designs, go to ninerfaithfulradio.com/shop.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Niner Faithful, inviting you to check out our game day shows. I'll get you ready for the game with our pregame show. Jason gives you his thoughts on the first half with our halftime show, and Jaymie will wrap things up with our postgame show. Follow us on social media at Niner Faithful Radio on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, and TikTok, and at Niner Faithful R on X. To you by shop49ers.com, the official online store of the 49ers. Use our affiliate link in the description to get the latest official Niner gear, save 10%, as well as help out this show. By SeatGiant.com. Use the promo code NinerFaithfulRadio at SeatGiant.com to save on all your theater, concert, and sporting event tickets, as well as help out this show.
Alrighty, guys, thank you guys for bearing with me with that. So like we mentioned last night, if you use any of those links, that'd be a great way to help support the show. If you want to help keep the show going, it's we really don't make very much money off of these, any money really off of these shows. So like if you want to help support the show, use any of those links. Those are a great way, especially the affiliate link. If you're gonna go buy Niner gear, might as well just use our affiliate link. You're gonna get the exact same stuff, and you help get a little kickback to us. So there is all that. So thank you guys for bearing with me with that. Alrighty, so let's get into this. We have quite a few clips today to go through. Let me go here. All right. So we got some from Kyle, got a couple from Brock, got a couple from Fred Warner, and we have a CMC one. All right. So let's start off with some Kyle Shanahan ones. So here's his injuries for the game. They'll play.
All right, guys. Injuries for the game. Aaron Banks will be out. Jordan Elliott out. Demo Lenore out. Nick Bosa out. Trent Williams out. Greenlaw out. Flanagan Fowles questionable. Chris Conley questionable. Kevin Givens questionable. Renardo Green questionable. Brock Purdy questionable.
Alrighty. So those are the injuries for the game. So no Trent Williams, no Nick Bosa, and all that jazz. So, bit of a bummer. Brock is questionable, but looks like to be trending to play, so that is something. But with the O-line being as banged up as they are, it's tough to be excited. You have somebody here in the chat. Sentinel Fan Club Football Channel. Hello. Welcome in. We also do have a quick thing. This is from this actress San Francisco 49ers website. The 49ers today announced that the following roster moves. The following player has been promoted to the actor has been promoted to the active roster from the team's practice squad, cornerback Nick McLeod. The following players has been activated from the team's practice squad: standard elevations linebacker Jalen Graham and O lineman Sebastian Gutierrez. So I do have those, which makes sense. Demo's out, so the corner makes sense. Getting some feel for the secondary, some depth there. So yeah, there's like we have all of those going on. It's gonna be probably a rough game without some of those players, but it'll be interesting. We'll see how it goes. Here's the next clip that we have is Kyle Shanahan on Brock, and I'm assuming his injury.
I mean, lots of things can happen between now and then, but right now he's playing, so.
All right. So, like he mentioned, sounds like he is planning on playing. He's trending to play that way. So that is definitely a good sign. I am curious about this injury and how significant it is. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But it looks like they're anticipating Brock playing. But like Kyle said, anything can happen between now and Sunday, so who knows? So here's Kyle Shanahan on Mooney Ward.
Yeah, we expect him to play. He had a good week of practice, so it's looking like he's trending towards playing, and excited to get him back out there with us.
All right, so that is Kyle on Mooney Ward coming back from his leave of absence after his daughter unfortunately suddenly passed away, his very young baby. So we have that going, which is good because Demo is out, so I'm assuming he's going to take that shot. Here's Kyle Shanahan on Demo.
It's right on the bone, so it's in that same area, kind of acts like one, but tried to go all week and just couldn't get it to go.
All right, so it sounds like Demo is dealing with a quad contusion, which sounds pretty painful, so that's gonna suck. But we'll have to monitor that. I think those normally aren't super long term, maybe a week or two. So, but we'll keep an eye on it. We'll see if anything else pops up. But I'm glad that they caught it now, and then they're just gonna rest him, which makes the most sense. Here's Kyle Shanahan on Dre Greenlaw coming back because his practice window opened. So, get a comment here. Yeah, got a comment. Thomas, your cheeks are red. Yeah, they're more red last night because I got off work and I didn't have time to. I didn't get a chance to fix up, but they're not as bad right now. Honestly, they've been worse, but no, it's unfortunately just something that I had to deal with. So here's Kyle's clip on Drake Greenlaw coming back.
He had a real good week. It was great for him to get him back out there. It was great for us. We loved having him around. Just that first week of coming off Achilles, I think it's so crucial for the confidence of a guy. Got a lot of scout team reps. Did a lot of individual stuff with the guys, and it was a great week. And hopefully next week will be even better.
So it sounds like Dre Greenlaw's practice window is going well. I know everybody's waiting to get him back on the field, and I think Fred needs him back on the field. We'll hear Fred about this later. His thoughts on it, but like me and TJ were talking about last night, it's going to be good to get him back. So, yeah. Here's another clip. I think this is when Dre can officially come back.
I think they're open to it, but also the game after that's a Thursday night game, so it's I think that makes it a little harder, so we got to see how he feels and stuff, but with those games being so close, it's that's a problem too. So I'm not gonna decide at all right now. We'll see how next week goes, but I'd say it'd be an outside chance.
So it sounds like they're going to be pretty, I don't want to say conservative, but they're going to just monitor it, not going to rush him back after the injury, which is smart because it's an Achilles injury. So um, it just makes sense to not rush him back. But it will be interesting. I'm very curious to see how how Dre looks when he comes back and stuff because we haven't really gotten a good look, and it's going to be an interesting thing. But I am glad that he's coming back. I think the Niners needed a little bit of a boost, and I think he will help it. So yeah. Um, we have Kyle also. I think this is our last Kyle clip. This is about Trent and Bosa being out. So here we go.
We understand kind of what's wrong with them. It's just kind of how it heals. And the guys, Trent especially hasn't been healing the way we hoped. Hopefully they got a better chance next week, but they ended up never getting back into practice this week, so ended up not being that close.
Okay. So it sounds like these injuries are taking longer to heal and not going the way that the Niners are hoping they would be going, which is a real bummer. I'm like I talked about last night, we're worried about Trent's injury because it sounds like he was seen using a scooter, which is never a good sign. So yeah, I don't know. And ankles are always finicky too. Like any kind of injury. I know I use that a lot, but when there's like these kind of injuries, it's always hard to navigate what's going on. So hopefully everything gets situated soon. I believe it will. Yeah, we'll just keep on monitoring it, but until they show some significant progress, sounds like they're gonna just be healing up. So we'll see. All right, now I have a couple of clips from Brock Purdy. We have Brock Purdy on his shoulder injury.
It was just throughout the game and all that kind of stuff. I'm not really sure when or what, but with where I'm at now, I feel good. So going into this game, I'm excited to be able to play. So.
Okay. Sounds like he says he feels a lot better this week, which is good than last week. That is definitely a good sign. I still think this is a weird injury because it just kind of started to flare up, but maybe this is just something with the kind of injury he had. It's just going to happen. You just get flare ups every once in a while, which is, that with those kind of injuries, it makes sense if you get a flare up every once in a while. So, yeah, we'll just have to see. But it sounds like he is trending towards playing. He says he feels better, so we'll just have to go with that. And then here is another clip from Brock Purdy.
Just throughout the week and stuff, the different things that we did in terms of like a throwing program, I started feeling good. What was that? Our Thanksgiving yesterday. So, like that's when I practiced and felt good about it. So, and then today I felt really good at practice too. So.
All right, so it sounds like he has 2 back-to-back days of really good practices. He had a good one on Thanksgiving, and then on Friday, which is when these came out, sounds like he had a really good one on that as well. Which is, it's a good sign if he feels better. That's awesome. Maybe he literally just had some soreness, had a flare up, and now he's ready to go. That's definitely possible. All right, next clip is Warner having Dre back at practice. Here's from Fred Warner.
I've been watching him do his rehab, for a while now, and been getting closer and closer. So I'm excited to finally see him out there and running around a little bit.
Yep, sounds like Warner is very excited to have Dre back. I'm sure everybody's excited, but I'm sure he is most of all have his second back and having his back and be able to help with the defense. And I think Dre just brings a better, more energy to the team, which I think is desperately needed and stuff. So we'll just It's crazy. But I'm excited to see Dre back. It is good. It's definitely good. Here's Warner. If you guys didn't know, apparently Fred Warner has been playing on a bad ankle for a few weeks now, for a while now. So here's his little spill on that.
Every game, I get on that table before the game and get it shot up every single game just to be able to roll. So, I mean, but it's not an excuse. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. That's the NFL. Like you're not gonna be healthy. You got to go out there. You got to find ways to execute, to play at a high level, and to win every single week.
All right. I think that is an interesting thing. His point of it's the NFL, you're not going to be healthy, which honestly makes sense. These guys get banged up all the time, so it's very interesting to see their perspective on it. But sounds like he's been getting um, pain management to manage his ankle and to work on his ankle, and so it's crazy, but he made it work, and I think that's the thing. Is you just got to figure out a way to make it work and to be able to play at a high level, and they're doing that. So, but yeah, we'll keep going. All right, and on our last clip, we have CMC on how he feels like he's doing.
Getting a lot better. I mean, it's you have to manage your expectations a lot of times. But for me, it's not about anything statistically right now. It's not about any of that stuff. It's just about getting better every single day, and I know I'm doing that, which I'm excited about. For me, my mindset's always the same, whether or not I have success or failures. I think when you lose and maybe you don't jump out on the stat sheet, your failures get highlighted. But I'm the same way all the time. There's stuff that happens when you have huge games that I'm upset at, and that mindset for me has been the same my whole entire career, and nothing's going to change there. I'm happy I'm out here playing football because I know I'll get better. I know who I am, and I just know with time it's going to start to come.
Yeah, I think that's a good take. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like Jordan Mason's been more efficient. But I do understand that CMC is coming back from an injury, and he's only been playing for a few weeks, so he's not up to snuff yet. Being able to play like in football shape yet. I'm assuming. That's a different kind of in shape and stuff. But I do agree that with time he will probably be getting better and better and just getting more adjusted and all of that jazz. So yeah, those are all the clips for the pressers. If you guys have anything else you guys want to comment or talk about before I wrap this up and let you guys go back to enjoying your Saturday and your holiday weekend, please let me know. It'll be an interesting game tomorrow night. Hopefully it's not as bad as we all think it's going to be, but who knows? But yeah, it's going to be it'll be an interesting week. It's going to be an interesting game. None of us haven't really played a bad weather game in a while, so it'll be interesting. 'Cause I don't really feel like we got that bad last year. I know we've had like the mud games and stuff with Washington and whatnot, but and the monsoon game in Chicago. Yeah, in Chicago. So we'll just have to see. It'll be interesting. And all that jazz. Also want to highlight again the Bills Mafia fan base for donating for Travarius Ward's daughter charity donations. Really solid of you guys. Really awesome. And whatnot. It's always good. So yeah. Those are all the clips, guys. Thank you guys. I don't see any other comments, so I don't think anybody else has anything else they really want to say. Yeah, guys, I think we're gonna just wrap it up. I will be seeing you guys tomorrow. I'll be doing the post game pretty much right after the show or right after the game. So if you guys want to join me for a late night post game show, we'll go from there. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your Sunday morning and afternoon, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night. All right. As always, go Niners.